When using a Chromebook, you are able to take pictures and videos using the camera on the Chromebook. To do this, you first want to navigate to the left side of the screen and click on the launcher. You may see camera down below like I do, or you may have to type the word camera to bring it up. Choose camera. And just a quick tip that I would also do is you can right click on the camera that's in your bar at the bottom and choose pin. That way, it's always there for you when you need it next. So now, as you can see, I have a box open where at the bottom I can take a photo of myself or I can choose video. If I wanted the picture to be square, click on square. And then also this neat feature here is scan. So if I have student work that I want to upload, let's say to my backpack, something that I've done on paper, maybe I drew something or I've written something, students can hold up the paper like this, and you can see the square on the screen. I'm going to choose scan. Another option is if students want to scan a QR code. So I'm already logged into the device with my JCPS login credentials, but if a teacher gives a student a QR code to scan to go to their work, that would be an option as well. I'm going to click right here where the circle is to take a picture or scan that box. And notice it scans my work. My face is not in the picture and neither are my hands. Now, if I want to save this picture as a PDF, I can choose that, or I can choose save as a picture. Once I do that, the file goes to my files on the Chromebook, and I will show you in just a moment where to go for that. Also on the left side, I want you to point out that you have a timer, a 3-second timer that you can turn on. So when you get ready to take the picture or the video, if that's turned on, it will pause or count down for 3 seconds. You also have the option to turn on the grid so you can see if you are centered in the photo or video. And the last one here is you can turn that off to place all of your edges within the frame. So when I took the picture a moment ago, the blue frame was not in my picture. So if I try this again by clicking on scan, and I'm lining up my whatever I want inside, I'm going to click on take photo. Actually, it's going to count me down because I turned that on as well. And I don't really like that, so I'm going to click on retake. And it does take some getting used to, but students are pretty resilient with this. So it's counting me down. I can move it around, and then it takes that picture with the square around it. Now here, like I said, you can save as a photo or a PDF. There's also the share option. Currently, all I have available are these apps. I am working with IT right now to see if we can add Drive here, because I think that would be really beneficial for students and teachers to be able to take a picture and share it automatically to their Drive, but that's not available as of yet. So I'm going to choose save a photo for that. Now, the other thing that I want to point you to is right here on the left, the settings. So again, you can change the grid size to 4x4 or even custom if you wanted to. Also, you have the different timers from 3 to 10 seconds. Your camera resolution, you can change the front camera to a different resolution to make it a better picture. And the same thing with your video. All right, so I'm going to close out of my settings. And I'm going to click on video. So now I'm going to turn off my timer. I don't need the timer counting me down, and turn off that view. And then you can see how now there's a red dot. So when I'm taking that video, it is going to video everything in the picture, and it counts you down. When students are finished explaining their work, or even if you wanted to do a podcast, you could really, even though podcasts are vocal, you could still use this for students to record what they are saying. I'm going to right now click on pause, and that pauses the recording. So if students need to stop for a second to gather their thoughts, they can do that, and then press it again to resume, and then press stop. So now where are these files going? The next thing I'm going to do is go back down here to my launcher, and I'm going to either type the word file, or as you saw, it was already showing on my launcher. Click on files. And over on the left side where it says my files, I'm going to choose camera. And now you can see my PDFs and videos are all here for me. And it's giving you that little notification that you can pin your files, which may be a good idea and a quick way to have your students easily access them. Now I'm going to explore something here and click on share. So I right clicked and I'm going to go to share. And again, I'm only getting these options. So hopefully we can get that resolved soon. But in the meantime, if students want to save it to their drive, if I right click on it again, and maybe I want to rename it my project, and this is an MP4, so that means that's my video file. I can click on it and notice how the little green circle comes up with a hand, and I can drop that right into my drive. So that's another option to share something to your drive that they could maybe then turn into the Google Classroom and or add to their backpack. I hope this video is helpful.